or not, but either way, it's still pretty cool. Hey, dog, I got this weapon I need you to have a look at. Alright, let's have a look. So what do we got here? Ah, we do have an on-use attack, but it's a corrupted attack. It says stomp the ground, causing a ring of corrupted spikes to erupt upwards, dealing a certain amount of shadow damage and applying the Colossus Smash debuff to all enemies within 8 yards. Can you imagine that with like a blade storm? Oh my god. That is some Craigasm material right there, dude. Wow. That's crazy. All right, so just to get a full understanding here. For the first thing, just equipping it makes Mortal Strike have a chance to unleash a swipe of void energy, causing a certain amount of shadow damage to all enemies in 6 yards in front of you. Okay? Then you have this Corrupted Rage, where you stomp the ground. So you don't have a Thunderclap, but you still have Whirlwind for AoE, and you have Cleave for frontal AoE. Now you have the Shadow Cleave frontal AoE, and you have this Stomp the ground, causing a ring of corrupted spikes to erupt upwards, dealing a certain amount of damage, almost as much like a Mortal Strike or so, and applying the Colossus Smash debuff to all enemies within 8 yards. And then you could take Blade Storm, just Blade Storm everybody down. Oh my god. Yeah, you could take Avatar Blade Storm if you want to take those talents and do that. That'd be some insane AoE burst. Do that in BGs. Oh my god. I can definitely see that happening, dude. Oh my goodness, that's gonna be sick. All right, and then I guess we'll just take like a little loop around and read all these. Let's have a look. So exploit the weakness. It's a three rank thing. Mortal Strike and execute critical strikes. Increase the duration of your Colossus Smash by 1 second. Okay, so you can Colossus Smash, pop Inner Rage, and then everything will crit, guaranteed. So like back-to-back Mortal Strike crits with using the 2-stack Mortal Strike means that you'll have the increased duration of at least 2 seconds. That's cool. And it usually lasts how long? For 6 seconds anyway, so it's gonna be 8 seconds, which means that you might be able to get another Mortal Strike in, maybe. While Battle Cry is active, you're a bit... Wow. So Battle Cry, your 1 minute cooldown makes everything crit. Whenever you use that, nothing costs Rage at all. So you're gonna not only deal a ton of damage, you're gonna come out of that with like a full Rage bar. And ready to use all those attacks again. That's crazy good. Touch of Zakaj. Stormcar heals you for 10% of the amount of damage from that Mortal Strike deals. Wow. So right now, Mortal Strike is dealing like 21,000 damage. 10% of that is like, what? 2,000? 2,000 healing isn't that much, but if it scales it up a bit, and you stack that with all the other healing that we got going on with like, with the Slam Heal, that's pretty good. This is another big ability. Shattered Defense. When you apply Colossus Smash to a target, your next Mortal Strike or Execute will have a 50% higher critical strike chance and deal 50% additional damage. Youch. That's gonna sting. So it's a better chance to crit and definitely deals 50% more damage. It ranks with a 30% healing. That's a lot. That's a lot of healing. Yeah, I don't want to assume that it's always the same. Like it just multiplies whatever the baseline amount. I mean, I could imagine it being like a 5% increase, so it deals you for 25% of your health or something like that. I could see that happening too. So you never know. But let's see, Death Blow increases the critical strike of Execute by 5%. That's always nice. Crit executes, you can't go wrong with that. Defensive measures. While in defensive stance, Victory Rush is available. What? While in defensive stance, Victory Rush is available for use every 5 seconds? The Victory Rush. The 30% heal. What? What? Every 5... What? Holy moly. This stuff seems insane, but honestly, every time we go look at a new class, we're like, oh my god, that's crazy. But every time I've seen anything about Warriors so far in Legion, it just makes my heart swell. I'm just like so happy with how everything looks. It looks so cool. That's insane though. That's insane. But everything that I've seen is insane, so maybe I shouldn't say that. Anyway, one against many. Cleave increases the damage of the next whirlwind by an additional 2% per stack. So we've seen that before. That stacks with how the Cleave and whirlwind work anyway. That's cool though. Crushing blows increase the damage of slam. That's solid. I appreciate that. Maximum rage. So arms could have 130 rage, I guess, all the time. Awesome. That's great. Void Cleave. When Cleave strikes more than 3 targets, Stromkar releases a burst of void energy, causing 1,000 damage to all enemies within 8 yards. Okay. That's kind of cool if you're using Cleave, just more damage. This one, Thoradin's Might, increase the damage of Mortal Strike. You cannot go wrong with increased damage on Mortal Strike, man. That's nice. Focus in battle. Mortal Strike. Oh, excellent. I was wondering if we were going to see that, so this makes me happy. Mortal Strike now also has a 20% chance to reset the cooldown of Claw Smash. So this basically adds Mortal Strike to your Tactician talent. Great. Precise Strikes. Claw Smash reduces the next rage cost of your Mortal Strike or Execute by a lot. Okay, great. That's nice, because you're usually going to be doing Mortal Strike or Claw Smash into Mortal Strike anyway, so having it cost less rage is great. And that's scaled up too. When you Heroic Leap lands, you have a 10% increased armor and parry chance 4 seconds. That's nice. I bet that goes up to maybe close to 30 even. For 4 seconds on a 45-second cooldown, that's nice. And this too, obviously. Corrupted Blood of Zakaj. Whenever you activate Battle Cry, your 1 minute guaranteed crit, for 5 seconds, your sword radiates shadow energy, causing targets to suffer an additional 50% of all damage dealt. For 6 seconds? Oh my god. Dude. This stuff will work in Arena. I'm nearly certain, yeah. Holy shit. So every time an Arms Warrior pops Battle Cry, they're gonna have, first off, guaranteed crits for 5 seconds. All of that damage is gonna ripple for 50% additional damage. They're not gonna spend any rage, so that's 3 buffs to that. And so this is something different. But you're also gonna have this happen too, because they're gonna be critting with Mortal Strike and Colossus Smash. It is kind of like a built-in Bloodbath without the slow. So it's actually better than Bloodbath because it's 50% instead of 30%. It's not even a macro, dude. It's just, you just press the button and it's a passive. Wow. Wow. Like I said, I've been very impressed and excited and, you know, have been a little bit blown away by all of the artifact talents that classes have. But once again, Warriors are just the best class. And that is an extremely biased opinion, but Fury Warriors are amazing. Arms Warriors look great. I'm sure Prot Warriors are excited. I don't really care too much about that, but Fury's looking good, but Arms is looking just beast, dude. If there were any concerns about Arms Warriors and Legion, I feel like those should be put to rest. That's incredible. I'm very happy. This weapon is probably the most gnarly set of weapon talents that I've ever seen so far in Alpha. That's sick. We're dealing fair amounts of damage. We're not dealing the most damage. Like 20Ks is not that much, but the way all the mechanics are going to work together is going to be really cool. All right, I gotta go pick a quest to do. That's great. I'm excited. Like, Fury hits a lot harder than Arms, from what I've seen so far, just running around in the game. But Arms has, like, such cool mechanics. That's really exciting. I'm happy.